Hello, and welcome to Gategully. When I say welcome to Gategully, I mean I'm loading up now. That's what I mean. Sort of sitting staring at the page pointlessly. Alright, here we are in the great big huge room. Quantum stockpile activated. Unpause also activated, because that means my dwarves actually do things instead of just sitting there. Needs empty food storage items, so I'm running out of arrows again. JMQ rock pot. So I've got barrels and pots going. Aye. But what am I doing? I'm hitting A. Oh yes, I've got my hands on the WA keys for no good reason at all. Because that ain't how you use Dwarf Fortress. No, it isn't. Why am I paused again? Right, so I only have 1,958 drinks. And I've run out of pots and stuff, so it's a... with a population of 170, I'm really not entirely sure I should be that concerned. But apparently I am, so there you go. But more babies. All the babies. Room of Enormousness is coming along just nicely. Someone's making rock blocks. That's also coming along quite nicely. Yeah, so between... Look at what you... Why did you go and carry a rock block from Lord alone knows where? You are a daft person. Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to go hit Q, I'm going to hit S, and I'm not going to hit... And I hit escape because I didn't mean to hit S. I'm going to hit G, and then I'm going to hit enter here. So that... What the hell? Someone's giving birth to another baby, I think. Yeah, okay. I really hate when I'm in the middle of explanation. Anyway, so... Now... This stonemason will only make blocks from this stockpile here, which means that instead of... I mean, I've no idea where that guy got that brown rock. There are no brown rocks here. So he went somewhere to get a brown rock. When there's, like, loads of non-brown rocks, loads of rock... I mean, it's basically all gabbro. This is that's obviously a gabbro layer. And he's kind of gone off some random place to grab a brown rock. Your usual excuses is you know they count Z levels when they're searching. So you know you go down a bit and maybe you found a rock, or went up a bit and maybe you found a rock. But somehow these are all closer than the rocks that are right next to him. They're so stupid. But I've now fixed that because now that workshop will only get rocks from here, from my quantum stockpile. You daft idiot. This is a stupid dwarf. Stupid dwarf. In like a few sessions later, I'm going to completely forget why I felt the need to label a dwarf as stupid, but I really shouldn't pick on that particular dwarf because, quite frankly, they're all idiots. But hey, I mean, you notice that these guys aren't necessarily grabbing the nearest rock to place here. Yeah, they're just going in random places. Whereas you'd have thought, like, if they were like sensible, they're kind of okay. I've got an order to put a rock here. Well, what is probably happening is actually the order is probably coming from that rock to be placed, and they're just getting in random orders. But yeah, So, you know, instead of getting a rock that's actually relatively close, it's gone and grabbed a rock from way over here. I mean, a theoretical thing I could do, you know, if I was completely insane, and well, I'm paused again, don't know why I'm paused. Probably something going bad. What I could do is you make a series of these, you know, these quantum stockpiles, and they all feed into each other. And so they'll eventually all get gathered into one place. But I mean, you still got the issue of people grabbing rocks from random places. Like, I don't know where you're going, right? So you're constructing a rock coffin, which means you've grabbed a rock right from here, instead of, given that it's going to be in one of these masons' workshops. Yeah, instead of, like, you know, there's a stockpile of rocks right above your head. But no, you had to go and you know, find somewhere random. You know, that just makes no sense at all. These dwarves, they be idiots, quite frankly. Never mind, what can you do? Now what you're stuck with. Still and all. Still and all. Well, my great big room is actually almost done. I'm kind of impressed. Hopefully I've got some reasonably good miners out of it as well. Right, okay, so we've got an expert and we've got adequate. No, not adequate. Get rid of compact, get rid of legendary. That's probably my accomplished. So that's probably that legendary is probably my legendary that I've had for ages. But you know, getting more people good at mining is a good thing, I think. I really once they've finished this, I should really like stop. I've run out of JMQ. Oh, I'm fairly sure there's a charcoal order on the minute. Or not. Wow. Charcoal 30, Q charcoal 30. There weren't any charcoal orders going on. That's astonishing. No. JM. Animal traps. No, I hadn't made any animal traps. Ooh. I must have just run out of charcoal. Either that, the other possibility is someone has, like, grabbed a bin of it. I've got 4 actual charcoal, but someone must have grabbed a bin of it or something. To go deal with it. Enhanced mode, search charcoal. Yeah, they're all in someone's inventory. Okay. Oh, that's annoying, but there you go. Shift Z. In someone's inventory, but I don't seem to be able to shift to go look at it. Oh, there you go. So some idiots got all the charcoal, but I should make more charcoal anyway because I was only down to 4 bars, which is no good for man the beast. I'm just going to look at how many I've got there. Quite a lot. And once the enormous room's been done, the next thing to do is fluxstone. I need lots of fluxstone. So that's going to involve lots of stuff in the caverns, which Should be exciting and fun. Do I have more miners? Looks like. And because this is a new version of the Dwarf Starter Pack, it hasn't automatically started Dwarf Therapist for me. So I need to make a note of that so that it does that next time. It's ended a mandate. That'll probably be the export of querns. So I can now export all the querns I want. Not that I particularly care about exporting querns. Querns are the least of my issues right now. Here we go. Making rocks from rock blocks from somewhere nearby instead of just somewhere idiotic. Suppose, if I was sensible, what might make sense is to do something similar with these guys here, so that they only take their rocks from here. Oop, that's not what I meant to do. Because there's probably enough rock there to be getting on with. You see, quite a lot. Blocks, got lots of blocks there as well, which is good. Native gold blocks. Hornblende, I think. Yeah, that's interesting. Somewhere I got some cobaltite and hornblende. Not sure I can smelt. What am I doing? There we go. Horn. What can you do with hornblende? No, you can... kind of like a gem, I guess. Native gold. I can cut it, I can smelt it. I don't know whether it'll work. I mean, I don't know. Now it's made to a block, it might not be smeltable. Yeah, there you go, eh? Making charcoal. It's all good. What are you doing, you idiot? What are you storing? Ah, you're the one with the charcoal. It'd be kind of nice if, you know, I can understand why it's a problem. You know, if someone say, "Oh, I need charcoal for a thing," and "Oh, you've got the charcoal," they could like go and find the guy with the charcoal and kind of, "Oi, I need charcoal in that bin you're carrying, you divot." But I suppose that would just make life a little too complicated. Dig for victory. Well, they are really very nearly finished. I've got about 4 people mining, looks like. So legendary, baby, adept, expert, accomplished. Pretty good. llama meat from the menu. Needs... don't have plants to be processed at the minute. Can't remember what plants I'm processing. Well, obviously I'm not processing any plants right now. Yeah, Dwarven childhood organising parties. Yeah, it's all good until someone dies, and then suddenly everything's misery. Yeah, cages. Strange underground place. Oh yeah, that has been done. Let's go right up the top. There are quick ways of doing this, but I'm not doing them. Okay, no, that has been designated and no one's done it yet. That's fine. Z. Animals. S. Rooster. They're both pets. I was going to kill the rooster, but I guess I'm not doing that. What was I doing? I was going to look at here for something, but I can't remember what it was. Ooh! I actually did that. There are a few people complaining about beds, so... yeah, let's have some coffers. Oop. Spotted wobbegong. I'm assuming a spotted wobbegong is going to be a leather container rather than a coffer. There we go. Coffers. Because these are clearly your high end. Bedrooms and stuff. Speaking of things, might as well give these guys coffers as well. Oh. Why do I keep somehow making arm stands? I'm not quite sure how I do that. I've got chests. Oh yeah, I think I traded for some chests at one point. One of the main purposes of having chests is that so as people, by people I mean dwarves, as they discard their socks, they don't just chuck them on the ground. They in fact chuck them in their coffers. I think I just put 2 coffers that actually aren't going to do anything, so I'm going to get rid of them. Yeah, these 2. This is actually part of the. Oh wait, yeah, no, there should be beds in there. I just haven't put beds in there yet for some reason. And same here. Anyway, containers, where was I? I guess we'll run out of coffers, so chests it is. Oh. H. Oh no. Can't be on that. There we go. BH. I mean, you know, it's a bit LV having chests. And some of these are grown chests. These are like really very LV. Let's last those. So there's still a few unassigned beds, so most of these are owned by people, so they've now got oh, this one isn't. It'd be nice if you could somehow just kind of yeah, show me all the things that are you know, unassigned. Okay. Here we go. Some bedrooms. Cutter obeyed gravel. Happy, pretty decent. Dreams of mastering a skill. Well, okay. I don't know why I was suddenly so interested in that individual. Bar, soap, ash. Oh, we're okay for soap then, I guess. What have we got here? Shells, hooves, tusks, bones. Surprisingly little, actually. Take F6 and take. So I think this is I think this is a different stockpile. There you go. So that should help get some bones down into the depths, which is where I want them. Okay, got some flux stone, not a huge amount, but some. Dead billy goat, yay. Cancel process. Yeah, don't have any plants of the type you need to process. That's okay. Big room, nearly done. Coffin's done. I should expand my. I was about to say I should expand my coffin place, but that is a stupid thing to say. I should expand my mortuary or mausoleum or whatever. Yeah, I should definitely expand my coffin place. That is quite clearly what I should do. Got lots of blocks, lots of chert, lots of slate. It's all good. Oh, look at you guys mining. It's brilliant. It's actually the quality of my miners is why I've got so many rocks, because the better your miners, the more rocks they leave behind. It's particularly when you're trying to go for ore, it's a good idea because novice engraver. If you're going for oh no, let's not bother that. If you go for ore, they leave more ore behind if they're a very good miner. It does have the issue that if you're just like carving out a ridiculously large room for no good reason, then you end up with lots and lots and lots of rocks, which are very untidy. But then you make a quantum stockpile, and then hopefully the problem goes away. The other, I mean, the non-exploity method of getting rid of rocks, really, is to make lots of rock blocks. Because they can be stored in bins, unlike rocks. Rocks cannot be stored in bins. So that is a way of dealing with that. I think I'm going to sneeze, but I'm not sure. I'm going to try not to, because I might blow out your hearing, and that would be bad. Oh, goodness me. Oh, sneezy sneeze. I just thought of something. Given that I have completely given up trying to deal with the pit of shame, I might as well just stop that and stop that. So I have another plan for dealing with the pit of shame. In fact, build, construct, floor. The end doors. So those are both constructed. Builds the floor. I'm not going to build a. I'm not going to build out of soap. I'll just wall this over completely. Let's floor this over completely, and I want to not do that. Alright. Right, so I do want to deconstruct this and wall over it. Then I want to floor all this over. Then I want to deconstruct that, and I want to do that after the flooring so I don't lose any elements. Oh, more children, great. Thank you for interrupting my explanation. So I don't lose any of the components. And then I deconstruct that. Now I won't be able to floor it over at that point. But then I come up here and I just floor all over this area. Well, and I've already done a bit of it apparently. Now just floor all this all over, and I pretend it never happened. And then I'll finally be able to, hopefully anyway, forget all about the pit of shame. Although obviously, I've got all these videos as record of my pit of shame. How long does deconstructing take? Wow, it's taking forever. Yeah. Pit of shame. Actually, oh, you are moving. I thought there might be building floor, but no. This is where I'd love it if you could essentially make dwarven concrete. More babies. And literally just open those up for a moment. I would love it if you could make dwarven concrete and just kind of literally pour it into an area, and then it'll become solid, and then you can just forget about it and forget all the horrible things that you made happen. Yeah, that might be asking a bit much of Toady and his development, but it is a dream. it is but a dream. Just going to more trees to be killed because I hate elves. But I don't know if I've got any current woodcutters, so there you go. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. Looks like all the bones. Look, that's suddenly become a lot emptier. I think that might have... No, I thought tons of bones had been moved, but apparently not. But then again, maybe the bones had already been moved and made into things, so maybe it's not quite that strange. How will we get on? Ooh. Wow, we really are very close to getting the ridiculously large room finished. That should give me a nice, group of miners who can do much mining very quickly, which is because I'm going to want to, like I say, expand my mausoleum. Well, I think I'm going to rather optimistically. I'm just going to set that now. I say optimistically, but I'm talking about... I'm optimistically going to expand the space that I'm going to be using to store dead dwarves, under the assumption that I'm going to have a whole bunch of dead dwarves. So I don't quite know how optimistic that really is. More babies. That's not going to go wrong in any way whatsoever. I carry... How many babies have we got? I've got 82 dwarven children. That's still... It is really... There's literally just under half my population. My understanding is that there's a population cap by default of 200, which I probably should have lowered, because it looks like my machine isn't quite... I've got a really low frames per second as it is. And what I could have done with is having a lower population cap, but I'll stop getting migrants at that cap, and I think they'll stop giving birth at that cap. But if they're already pregnant, I think they stop getting pregnant at that cap. But if they're already pregnant, they just have babies. So I will end up with more than 200, and it may also be 200 adult dwarves is what gets counted, as opposed to 200 just dwarves. So I guess we'll see how that goes. Some of those beds being in, so I can make them into bedrooms. Ooh, I don't know what happened there. Oh, okay. Oh, it's not there yet. Oh, you can make a barracks/armory off a coffer. That's rather interesting. So I wonder if I place a coffer, say, here. I don't have any coffers. JMQ Rock Coffer 30. Yes, I wonder what would happen. Looks like all the... That's good. All the coffers... Well, of course all the coffers have been taken away. I built them all. But these aren't coming out. They're not taking them from there. I think I tend to notice that tends to be an issue. They tend not to take things from the trade depot, or sometimes it seems that way. They don't take things from the trade depot, except during trading season, or if they're actually making the object. At least that's how it seems to me. I don't know whether I don't know whether that's actually true or not, but you do tend to end up with like tons of stuff. So there are all these cages and things. The blocks are what was there to make it. It's all these cages because I looked for cages. All these beer barrels, and they're not being taken down to the drinks area. You know, sweet pod seeds, which aren't going well. I mean, then again, maybe, you know, my seeds area is quite full. Don't know. Did I get any traps done? I have. So I want to trap an animal. I mean, purely to do it at this stage. I mean, and it really is purely because I'm interested to see what will happen, rather than anything actually useful going on here. Why is nothing going on in here? Finished goods. No, finished goods should just end up there. There's no real reason why not. Do I just not have any finished goods at the minute? Or are they all in bins? Just don't have any spare finished goods. I think a new bag went in there because I'm pretty sure that red one wasn't there before. I've got a really good, look at that. It's a well-crafted pigtail fibre bag made from masterful pigtail fibre cloth woven by Meng Torimata. So that's like good, that's not just a bag, it's a good bag. It's an impressive bag. How's my charcoal getting on? Slowly. Okay, what's happening? What more do you want, eh? Should check on my water buffalo situation. I might be able to kill if... Well, I can check my water buffalo situation like here. S. Buffalo. So really, so long as I've got a coo and a bull... I think I'll leave it at count 3. I'll wait until we've got more. I counter, I mean a bull and 3 cows. Could probably send some people out milking. Farmer's Workshop. Yeah, but the only thing is I don't have any. What don't I have? I don't have any cheese making, so I don't have anything to do with the milk. I mean, I can possibly cook it, but oh, wrong. I want to go here. Mill plants. Repeat. ABRAFR. Although that may well also just complain about not having it may just complain about not having things. Feck's sake, I don't know what I'm trying to say here. Barrels, not having barrels. That's what I'm trying to say. Oh, I don't know what is wrong with me at the minute. So many things wrong with me. Leggings, boots, things. My Mux Wolves are still not training. That's beginning to irritate me. And there's allegedly active training. Well, maybe they're all having a meal. But I'd prefer it if they're actually like Marks Dwarving and learning how to Marks Dwarf. you know. It would make me feel happier. Right. So I seem to have cleared up a lot of space. There used to be a lot of bits and pieces up here. But much less so now. Okay, it's still ongoing. No one's done it yet, but I might not have a trapper. Beer barrels, look at that. Alcohol all over the place. Loom, nothing much happened to the loom, but the loom auto does things. I shouldn't really need to worry about it. Okay. It's midwinter. Okay. Lots of snow on the ground, you can see that. Logs 1,109. That might be enough for getting on with for a bit. But you never know when those pesky elves will come by and say, "Don't chop down any more trees." I don't particularly feel like going to war, because going to war seems to be one of my least successful things to do. I do seem to be spectacularly ill-suited to it. Mainly, yeah, I just mainly end up kind of hiding inside my environment and just kind of going, it's scary. I'm not entirely sure it's an awful lot of fun for anybody at all. Someone's finally noticed there aren't any live and I mean, well, the reason why I'm using a butcher is I thought that to go from nervous issue. You got bones here, but you also have skeletons. But I thought to make skeletons into bones, you need butchery. I don't know if that is actually the case. Right, I think I'm going to call it a day there. I think I am. I should have had one last look at my enormous room, see where I'd got to. But till now, I hate to say game. Too late now. Yeah, God. So, big room. Miners. Mine more things. Hopefully, I will. If my miners are spare now, I can start getting rid of the stairway. So I have a great big huge tube up and down, which I then drop liquid into from the pit of shame. And with good luck and a following wind, I won't drown everybody. I've made some floodgates previously, so I should probably set up some just in case floodgates. But there we go. If you're enjoying these videos, please give us a like. If you're particularly enjoying them, why not subscribe to us? There's a great big button on the left there for you to subscribe to this channel. We also have other things which I will get around to putting up soon, although I always say that. As Aslan says, all times are soon. And you can also visit at www.nearlyenoughdice.com, which is a role-playing game themed podcast with resultant articles and links to things and other such fun things. But in the meantime, I do thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it and will join me next time. And until then, please have yourselves a very dwarfy day.